Okay, it better be. Y'all, I'm so hot. Okay. So, the truth is out. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zariya, also known as the Princess of Faith. And if you're new, then baby, get into it. And if you're not new, thank you for tuning in again. I really do appreciate you. It's the fact that y'all want to tune in for me. So today I'm going to be talking about my hair because I think it's just time for me to rant about it. It's been a hard journey and I'm not where I want to be at all. Like, I'm back at level 0. I'm going to try to insert pictures as I go. So let me scoot over a little bit. What was I saying? Oh yes, I have big shot for the 3rd time in my life, and that is really what triggered this video, because I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just kidding. I kind of know, but I don't at the same time. It's like I know everything and nothing at the same time. Oh, and I'm also gonna moisturize my hair while I tell y'all this, but I really ain't got that much hair to moisturize, so. But yeah, so I big shot my hair for the 3rd time in my life, so let's do the reveal. Boom. I don't know if it looks like this to y'all, but it may look like I have a big head in like my Instagram and pictures that I take, but I really don't have a big head. Like, if you looked at my head compared to some of my friends' head, I'm sorry, but if you looked at my head compared to some of my friends' head, you'd be like, her head is small. So this is the current state of my hair. Okay, it's freshly washed, and no, I'm not bald right here. I'm just, right here it is a little bit thinner, but I'm not bald right there, okay? Don't come for me, because I'm not bald. So basically, my mama slowly cut out my perm like inch by inch, and then boom, I was natural. I never did my hair. My mother always did my hair, or someone else always did my hair. Now, in middle school, I was getting my hair, not even in middle school, actually a little bit in elementary school. Elementary, like into elementary, middle school, and to like maybe 9th or 10th grade in high school, I was getting my hair braided. So my hair was always in a protective style. I never really messed with it. Either my mama braided it or I was going to the Africans. But in middle school days, I was going to the Africans. Okay, and y'all know how Africans braid. Terrible. I'm just kidding. It's not terrible, but it's very like tight on your head. You could lose edges, all of that. Okay, but at the time, my hair was not losing edges and stuff like that unless I didn't really take care of it. And I'm also, I have a, what is it called? A high pain tolerance. So for me, going to the Africans, yes, it hurt, but it didn't hurt that bad. This is just water, by the way. So yeah, I have always had my hair, well, not always, but for the most part of my life, I've had natural hair. So this is OJ spray. Eventually, I stopped going to the Africans. I think I stopped going to them in like early high school. So I stopped going to them, and then that's when I started to like do my hair more. Well, it wasn't really me. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. Because my mama was like, I have to learn how to do my hair. Like, when I go to college, I'm gonna have to know how to do my hair. So she made me start like doing my hair on my own and stuff like that. Because she used to do my hair all the time. Like, I used to get crochet braids, stuff like that when I stopped going to the Africans. Braids was just my style, poo. Braids and twists, Senegalese, whatever they call twists. That was my style, boo. Oh, I need detangling tools. I know y'all gonna laugh because y'all like, girl, what are you detangling? But don't mind your business. This is all I got. This it. But yeah, so my mom was like, I have to learn how to start doing my hair. So I think I remember the first time that I actually like did my hair by myself. I wanted my mom to, y'all, this feels so good. Amazing. But I wanted my mom to give me some crochet hair. And she was like, no, you need to learn how to do it yourself, so you're going to do it yourself. Like, she wouldn't cornrow my hair. She wouldn't do nothing. And if you don't know, I cannot cornrow to this day. Yes, I am a black female, and I do not know how to cornrow my hair to this day. To this day, I don't. I can flat twist, but I can't cornrow. When she did that, like, I literally would cry because I hated wearing my natural hair. And I was like, bro, I have to get these crochet braids in my head before school. I would say a part of me hating my natural hair came from elementary school, because I think one day I wore my hair in elementary school and people used to bully the crap out of me. They bullied me because I had gray hair. They bullied me because I had natural hair. They bullied me for a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of them probably don't think that they bullied me, but they did. okay? They did. They did. They bullied me. So when she said that, I was like, yo, I have to get these crochet braids in. This is Dry Itchy Scalp by As I Am. I was like, I have to get these crochet braids in before school. And I had to do it by myself for the first time ever. So my cornrows were chunky and a mess and sloppy and all of that. It was just crazy looking, okay? But I got them crochets in. I don't know if I have a video of that or a picture. If I do, I will insert it. But now let's get into like my hair journey. So eventually I started to watch YouTube videos and started just learning stuff about my hair and whatever. But at the time when I was looking at YouTube videos, there were not a lot of people with my type of hair. So I'm looking at people with like 3C, whatever other type of hairs, you know, but I'm a type 4, you know, person. That's what I am. It was like a struggle because I was thinking what they use, I will be able to use, and that's definitely not the case. But eventually I found a style that worked for me, and that was the high puff. That was the only natural hairstyle that I knew how to do. So every day I would wear my hair, if it wasn't in a protective style, I wear my hair in a high puff. I would insert pictures because I think I do have a picture of my hair like moisturized or something when I was at church because it was looking good that day. But every day I would wear my hair in a high puff. And sometimes, you know, when you tie the string too tight and then the middle of your head be like scrunched up, like, because when your hair is shorter and you can't, but you want to get it there, that's what I was doing. So like the back of my head, it just started to gradually break off and break off and break off. So then it got to a point where I had all this hair up here. It was a bunch of breakage, like dang near to this size right now, how it is now. It was like that. And it was just crazy, okay? So at that point, I couldn't really wear the high puff anymore because, oh, and my hair wasn't like long enough to do twist outs. Or maybe it was, but I didn't know how to do them effectively, so it wasn't long enough to do twist outs and just wear it out like that. So I was always wearing a puff. But when I got that breakage, I was like, okay, this is the only style I know how to do. What else I'm gonna do? So what did I start doing? I started getting braids again and stuff like that. Because with braids, you could put them in a little ponytail down there. You could basically like hide it. So then eventually my hair, it got to like a bad state. Like sometimes my edges would break off. And like I said, the nape of my hair, I always had a problem and stuff like that. And then my mother forced me to do my first big chop. Now, at the time, I did something and I had to go to court. Let me stop saying it like I did something terrible, like I murdered somebody or something. I got a ticket for speeding and I had to go to court or whatever. So when I went to court, I basically decided to pay it instead of go to the classes to get it off of my record. And my mom was mad at me because I did that. So she already wanted me to cut my hair off anyway because it was time to cut it off, but I didn't want to like be bald-headed or nothing. Also, she was mad at me because I got the ticket and I paid for it and it was still on my record when I could have got it off my record. Don't ask me. Sometimes my thought process be flawed, okay? So when we went home from the courthouse, I just went up to my room and then she was like, come here. And I was like, okay. So I go down there and she was like, and we cutting your hair today. So go ahead and pick out a style. And I was like, who? She was like, yes, you are. So pick a style. So I'm just upstairs in my room. I went back upstairs. So I'm like, girl, I ain't picking no style. What's wrong with you? Oh, by the way, this is the Rice Water Collection Moisturizing Milk. I was like, I ain't picking no style. So I'm just sitting in the room chilling because I'm like, I ain't cutting my hair. I know she mad and all because I got the ticket and stuff, but you ain't finna make me go bald. What's wrong with you? I didn't know that she just wanted me to cut my hair off because she wanted me to have better hair or start over or whatever. I just thought she was mad at me, so she was like, you're gonna cut your hair. I thought she wanted me to cut my hair because I got a ticket. And I was like, sis, you going too far. Like, I don't know. All of that is going on. We get to the barbershop. When I didn't even pick a style until I was literally in the barbershop sitting down waiting to get my hair cut. I was like, well, dang, I guess I gotta get a style. So I'm getting a style and I'm just like, bruh. So I ended up getting like a style. It was like tapered. I'm gonna insert the picture because I should have a picture of that, or my mama should. But I ended up getting that style. And the barber, he did a good job. The cut, it was nice, but I just wasn't ready to do that. So I was sad. So you know how they give you the mirror to show you what it is and what it ain't, you know, what they just did, they little artwork and all of that. So he like showed me, and boy, I just started crying. I was like, and I just left. And Mom was like, you probably making him think he did a bad job. I'm like, well, girl, I don't care. I don't care. I don't have hair anymore. I don't care if he feel like he did a bad job. Maybe he should. He should never cut my hair. He knew I didn't want to get my hair cut. So we ended up going back home or whatever. And at this point, I am very irritated. I'm very mad at my mother because I'm like, why would she force me to do something like this? Like, why would she even do that? And I like went to my room and I was probably crying. I was just sitting in there crying and stuff. And she was like, Zariya, come here. I'm like, girl, please don't bother me no more today. I'm mad. I'm not in the mood. So she looking at my hair or whatever. Then she gave me her phone and she was like, now go in the bathroom and take some pictures. And you better look like you like it too. And I was like, what? So now I'm in the bathroom, y'all. I'm in the bathroom crying. I had to wipe my tears. I had to wipe my little eyeballs. I was like that's literally how I was in the bathroom because she was like, act like you like it. So I did all that. I go back upstairs and I'm basically trying to mind my business because at this point, I don't want to talk to nobody because I'm liable to go off. So then my dad comes home and she's like, Zariya, show your dad your hair. So I show him. He's like, it looks nice. And I'm just like, what looks nice? This? I look like a boy. That's how I was feeling. And I was just like, at this point, I don't care if it looks good to y'all. It looks terrible to me. I hate it. This is Jamaican black castor oil. So they're all just trying to convince me that I look good, I have good hair, and that I have a fresh start, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, dang, I really gotta go to school like this. My hair grew a lot, and I'm gonna insert pictures of that. But it was this one hairstyle that I got that I will never, ever, ever, ever get again. That is what messed up my hair growth during my first big chop. Because I remember I got this sew-in, but the back of my hair, it wasn't sewed in, and that was the only part with like breakage. So I would be washing that hair because it was a curly sew-in, so I would wash it like every other day. So that means I was also washing the back of my head every other day, and it grew really fast. Like, I was like, oh my God. So I had this hairstyle right here, and a combination of me not treating my hair in a protective style as much as I should, and also the friction of those dreads like going at the back of my head broke all of that growth off. Like, it was about this short, maybe even shorter, and I had like a little line, and it broke all of that off. So then at this point, I'm like, okay, whatever. Or maybe I can just, you know, do what I do and come back from it. I'm like, I've had this problem before. We just gonna, you know, wear some style. So in college, I also didn't wear my natural hair like that. I just wore protective styles, but I was doing better with it than I was in like middle school and high school and all that. The only thing I had was that problem right there, but I was able to like work around it and stuff like that. But eventually, like, that broke off, and then some other stuff broke off. And just gradually things just broke off of my hair because I also wasn't taking care of it in a protective style as much as I should have been taking care of it. So I went to get my hair braided one day, and I'm thinking I'm gonna come out looking like a baddie, you know. And I sat down in her chair, you know, she like examining my hair and stuff, and she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to braid your hair. And I was like, sis, I already got the braiding hair, I already got this, I already got that. You sure you can't find a way to do it? Because you did find a way the last time I came to you, but you can't find a way this time. So she was like, I just feel like personally that you should maybe cut your hair because you have a lot of breakage right here. And not only did I have breakage right there, I had like a little bit of breakage on my edges. I had breakage in the middle of my head. It was just like more breakage than not breakage. So she was like, I really just think you should like cut your hair or whatever. So I was like, okay, thank you, whatever. So at this point, I have already been forced to cut my hair before. So, and I knew that it could grow back. Like that hair grew back within like a year. So I'm not scared of my hair not coming back, because that's what I was originally afraid of and upset about. I was like, well, honestly, I'll be fine. So only thing I needed was like a little push, like a little pep talk from somebody. So I called my mama and I was like, Mom, I think I'm about to cut my hair again. And she was like, you know, that's what you want to do, da 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 da. And we was talking about it, and I was like, okay. So then I also texted my friend Zariya, because I was like, girl, I'm about to cut my hair. And she was like, wait. Let me come over there and let me see it and all of that. So she came to my room. Y'all, Zariya was ready. She came in my room with a backpack full of natural hair products, hair, everything. She had to blow dry. She just had everything. And I was like, oh, she was ready. But then she's like, okay, let me see your hair. She was looking at my hair. She was like, yeah, you might have to cut that. And I was like, okay. So then she like went with me to get my hair cut. Like she was about to go eat and everything. And I was just like, she is a real friend. And I mean, she been a real friend. I already knew she was a real friend. But that right there, it really just meant so much to me that she like went with me to go get my hair cut. So I went on campus to the little barbershop and I got my hair cut. And the way the man cut my hair, like I showed him like the kind of style I wanted, and I'm gonna insert the pictures or whatever. And I had like a little line right here and then just a low cut. But the only problem that I had was like my edges, the edges part took the longest to grow back. Like it was bald for so long that I thought I wasn't gonna have edges for real. I was like, bro, everything else growing but my edges. I went through that phase, and we're gonna insert pictures because this is the time where I have the most pictures because I kept track of this journey the most. I don't know if I took pictures of like when it started to go bad, but my hair grew a lot within like 5 months. I cut it February of this year, and then by like August it was very long and all of that. But somewhere, somehow, some way, it just started to go. Actually, no, I'm not gonna cap. I know exactly where it went downhill. So I wanted to get braids again, right? And I told myself that I wasn't gonna get braids for a long time until I knew how to manage my hair and stuff like that. So after the 5 months of using products and learning my hair and all of that, I was like, okay, I know how to manage my hair. So I wanted to get braids, okay? So I was gonna go to someone, but then they was like, oh, I'm gonna have to blow dry your hair to do it and da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, you can't do braids then, just say that. So at that point, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do my hair myself. So I did my own braids, and they're actually the same braids that I had when I did that Mielle Organics review video. So I had those braids, and they looked good. But honestly, I don't know what happened, because I actually was, at this point, I was oiling and stuff more, like my scalp with the braids and stuff more, but still a lot of breakage just happened. Like the middle of my head started breaking. The back of my head, it was still struggling, so I didn't really braid it like that, but the middle of my head was breaking and stuff like that. Well, while the braids were in, I couldn't tell, but when I took them out, I could tell a little bit, but I was like, oh, okay, it's just a little bit of shedding. Later on down the line, the back of my head broke, or it was already still trying to recover or whatever. The middle of my head, it was like everything was long, and then the middle of my head was as short as it is right now. So I looked crazy. I looked crazy. So at that point, I was just like, my hair is all uneven. It's looking crazy. I think I'm gonna have to cut it again. So what did I do? I had to cut it again. And now we are here. This is like my 3rd or 4th day with this big chop, okay? And I'm hoping and praying that this is my last big chop, okay? Me and my hair have a love-hate relationship, but that's just what it is. Like, even if my hair was like this for the rest of my life, I could do this, but I know that it's gonna grow. My hair grows. The only problem that I have is retaining the length. And apparently, it seems to be that the common factor of my hair breaking is braids and stuff like that. So therefore, I am not going to be getting braids for an entire year. I just want to see what my hair is going to do when I don't put braids in it at all. Now wigs, I ain't got no problem with wigs. I'm gonna wear some wigs. I done already ordered 2 wigs. But braids is a no for me. That was my style, you know, whatever. And I look good with braids. But I look good with short hair too. But I also want to have healthy hair. And I'm tired of cutting my hair. This is my 3rd time. I'm only 20. I'm only 20. I need to grow it and retain a length, and my hair feels great. The products that I use to wash my hair, the main choice, I think those are the ones, because my hair was very much so moisturized when I got out the shower. Before I started putting all of this on there, my hair was very much so moisturized, and now it's definitely very moisturized, and you can see it, everything. And this is where we had big chop number 3, and yeah, my lips are ashy. But yeah, sis, and bro, because I might not be a girl watching this, but yeah, that's all we got. That's the story of my natural hair, and we're not even at level 0. We at level 1. I'm excited this time. I was excited last time, but I'm really excited this time because I kind of know what grew my hair and what worked for my hair since big chop number 2, and then we're just gonna work with these products and keep going from there. But yeah, that's it. So get used to seeing me like this, cute and stuff. I'm being cute, period. We gonna see where it take us. But if I gotta be like this, like I said, for the rest of my life, it's cool because I'm cute like this. And I'm a baddie like this. And that's on what? Phone them. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm gonna see y'all on another Tuesday. Oh, I need to take a thumbnail picture. I think the towel add a little something to it, because I don't want to put no brands up in my stuff. Hopefully those were good enough. And if they weren't, they're gonna have to be, because I'm done.